Hi everyone, this is Sam from Booredatwork.com, and today we're taking a look at the Func MS-3 Revision 2. Not to be mistaken with the Func MS-3 Revision, or should I say original. Well, while both of them do look quite similar, there is one major way of telling both of them apart. You flip them over and you look down here where it says model. When you look at the model, it says MS-3-R2, which is the newer version, and MS-3, which is the older version. Now we'll throw the older version away and put it to the left of me, or right, however way that works on the screen. Now, what is so cool about the MS-3 Revision 2? And bam. All right. Oh, that almost went away, but this is the MS-3 Revision 2. This is the box and it comes in. Pretty cool box. You get a few very simple design, which is quite important. Now, the design of the box normally wouldn't be important when it comes to a mouse. However, why it's important, it's just the whole design mentality that comes when you basically purchase a Func product. Func is all about functionality. They basically believe if you get the core of the functionality right, the core functions of your device correct, you don't need really too many blings and bells and whistles and whatnot. And that's why you get this pretty simple but efficient design coming from Func. Now, what are the cool features of the MS-3? Now, the MS-3, yes, obviously is a gaming keyboard. So we're just basically going to point out a few things. You can change the lights on here, so you can customize the lights. It's basically plug and play. You can plug it into any, you can plug it into any one of your PCs and have that ready to go. It's compatible Windows 8.1 as well, so you don't have to worry if you have a more recent PC. Also, it has a really cool ergonomic design. It has really nice button, really nice build, and you can feel it basically when you use the buttons. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what each button here does. Now, you have the scroll wheel. We're all pretty, we're all pretty familiar with a scroll wheel. You scroll up and down. Now, you have these buttons here, which are your instant DPI settings. So you can increase or decrease your DPI based on the button you're pressing. Over here, there is another button which is used for basically, it's a profile switcher. So you click this and each time it switches to a different profile. So you can see the light changes when it switches profile. Now, what other buttons do we have here? We have a few more buttons. We have two buttons over here, which are your forward and back buttons. Basically, at the bottom here, there is another button, which you can use as your mute button. As you can tell, you can hear that click. This is a pretty solid build. And finally, we have our instant aim button over here. See that? That's your instant aim, that little red circle there. Now, what does this button do? Let's say you're in a situation, you set up your mouse and, you're basically gunning, you're sniping. We set your DPI settings pretty low so you don't have to move around too much or whatnot. So basically, you get into a situation, someone's sneaking up on you, damn, you only have a sniper rifle, you gotta go. Now, clicking this button here would automatically switch you to a higher DPI or to a different DPI setting, which you can preset on the software that comes with this with the device. You click on that and you have already a higher DPI setting or a lower DPI setting depending on what you want, and bam bam, right there, you're good to go. Now, this is a pretty cool mouse, as you can see. Oh yes, I'm sorry, I don't want to forget your left click and your right click. So we all are clear that this does have a left and a right click mouse button that we're all used to. And also nice braided cable, which is always awesome to have. It's a nice braided cable right there. Adds to the overall look and feel, but also adds to the function as it reduces the amount of tangling you get. Now, all in all, I've used this mouse for about a couple of days, 2-3 days now, and it's actually pretty solid. I really enjoy using it. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of my actual everyday driver, but I'm thinking of making this my everyday driver simply because I don't use every single button on my everyday driver in every single game I use or every single game I play. This will suffice pretty well. And the fact that it has all the settings for DPIs, I can basically customize some of these buttons. It works perfectly for me, and it actually has an overall great look and feel. Once again, this is Sam for Booredatwork.com, and this is the MS-3 revision 2, so R2. Keep an eye out for it. It's actually $59.99. If you're really thinking of getting a really well-priced, what I would say beautifully built and beautiful build quality, or should I say beautiful design as well as a high build quality mouse, I would definitely say you should look at the Func MS-3. It will give you a really great bang for your buck and will really deliver on a lot of great core features for a gaming mouse that you need. Once again, Sam for Booredatwork.com. Enjoy your entertainment.